is trash.
Pressing play.
And then, you know, all the white rappers and then all the worst white rappers, and he had a list of them, and he was at the top. And then it was one of those like
that's just wrong, bro. Like that's
like
not
you
even.
said.
That's like that's not even. I can't even get that no credence, bro. Like shut the fuck up.
Everybody from the first day was like, "Oh, you just trolling, right?" And it's like, okay, but he had that going for multiple days. And as I'm just flicking past, I hear him saying the same shit. So I'm like, "Yo, did he record this?" Or is he really just saying the same shit? Mm-hmm. And I don't think he recorded it because he's talking to people in the chat. That nigga's just saying the same shit.
Yeah, getting gifts for it because you know you never know who's gonna see it win, right?
Dude, I can't, bro. I don't have the patience for what
I don't care about anything that much. Oh shit!
I feel like I want to.
I made a mistake, but fix it right now. While we on the air, I'll give a shit. You know that.
It's like I feel like I could. There's so many things I'm a fan of. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying you're not a fan.
Actually, every anime thing that lists top animes or top this and top that, I throw in Inuyasha because nobody talks about Inuyasha. I know you don't trip, but we all started Dragon Ball Z being on TV all the time. What was also always on TV the whole 2000s? Inuyasha. It was always on Adult Swim all the time. Whether you was waking up in the middle of the night or you was going to sleep, it was on TV. That's why I'm like, how is this not in y'all tops for getting into something? It was one of the best shows. One of the best deaths I ever saw was from that show. Like all of these weird ass lists, I'm like, man, can I make better ones of these?
Yeah, go ahead.
But I don't want to.
Well,
I don't have patience for it.
Then don't. I don't care. Like, nah, because I feel the same way about cats that make the iceberg videos or whatever that are like giving you like the layers to this shit. It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? Like, hey, it's cool. I'm glad you spent your time and
I'm on much simpler shit. The ones they were talking about is like, you know, show that's out right now. I'm watching the show and I'm looking at the show. I'm like, yo, this shit is grotesque. I don't like.
Oh, that's where he jumped in his dick. And
no, that was a season ago. It's just like that.
Oh, but
the show's like that, bro.
But
also,
I think that's
I'm watching Power. Power's stupid as fuck.
I think we knew that though. Like,
hold on, because I want to get this.
I think I just seen a clip where Brett was arguing with the chick at the cemetery or whatever, and she was like, "You can't take my son away from me." And he's like, "Tasha, you're a drug dealer." That shit had me weak.
There's so many things about that show that don't make no fucking sense.
It's a universe.
But it pisses me off. Cause you know me. I like good plots. Divisive shit. I like when characters grow. You don't have to be the same.
You can change.
It's okay with me. If you do some shit wild that nobody expected and people get mad, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with character development. You know what I mean? I'm okay with hating the character that I love.
Spice it up.
3 seasons. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Spice it up.
It's just stupid though. None of the stuff that they come up with makes logical sense to me. First off, y'all in a college. I don't even want to get into it like that. It's just the fact that it's really dumb. And then Raising Kanan is so much better than all the shows around that universe. Why is that? Force with Tommy is like, it's like fluff. There's no reason to watch it.
Why Raising Kanan is better? Because the story that they tell with Raising Kanan is an easy one to write. Like, Power is an easy one to write up until a certain point. Right, like Power wasn't always comical. It was okay, good for a minute. But once you get to a certain point, bro, like you said, when you start telling the story and expanding shit, where the fuck you gonna go? Bro, like you can tell the college drug dealer story all day long. Like that, there's a million people that have done that.
Should I just wipe him off?
Yeah, it'll be all right.
He might have died just for me doing that. Anyway, there's so many points where they're going through drug dealer issues, right? And they need some money for this, some money for that. With the first Power, it was just far-fetched as hell to me that they can just come up with 200,000 out of nowhere. They can come up with a 10 million out of nowhere. They can come up with 15 million. Every single week they had a problem where they need to just come up with some cash. We need some hard cash. I'm like, all right, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
even Trump has problem liquidating money like that. like y'all niggas is not getting it like that. These stories don't make no sense. Even getting to the point where his son is doing it while he in college and he always getting through. Nobody's tracing anything back to him, and then you get through so many seasons. Like, why am I watching this shit? That last episode I watched just made me feel like I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I want to be a part of the power whatever because I like Raising Kanan, and it's the only one that I like.
Yeah, I think. Wait, you know what? First, before I start going on my diatribe, welcome to the Straight Dope Show. I'm Eluno.
I'm upset. I'm kind of irritated about all the bullshit that I see all the time. And it don't matter what we talk about. That's why I'm like, I would rather get on here and be happy about some shit.
Nah, bro, we out here to bitch. That's what we out here to do. We out here to get out all the bitching so you can go into the world with pure heart. If you get it out here.
I don't know if it works like that.
It do for me. I gotta get my shit off here and then don't think about it.
It don't be happening like that for me. Stuff we be talking about, we be like, man, we just talking about this.
Nah, I just be like, confirmation bias. Nigga, look at this shit that I just said. Didn't I say this in the pod?
See? I know what I'm talking about.
Yo,
that's how you make do with everything. I knew.
Off top, I was right.
Put the blood out again.
I just put it down, bro. Like you could, it might not. It shouldn't be out. Look, it's still smoking. Yo, so what we talking about this week? Basketball over. I was wrong. All right, the fucking Mavs disappointed as much as they could.
Oh, we were all like, yo, they might come back. I was trying to lean into it.
Hey, no, like as somebody that doesn't watch and haven't been paying attention like that, right? I was just going off of like how I felt and what I wanted to happen, and I wanted Kyrie to be basketball Jesus, in part to see, feel me, and make it happen. But
he landed duds, bro. He was ass.
Shout out, all right. Shout out to Jaylen Brown and his homie.
Yo,
all right, for getting it done.
I didn't even watch. Well, I had walked away from them the stage thing, presentation, because I figured they were gonna give it to Jayson Tatum. The last quarter.
Oh, shit.
Hold up, bro. Hold up.
Oh shit. Yeah, they can pass the weed before you start talking.
The last quarter, Jayson Tatum was not giving the ball up. That nigga was going for every point that he could try to,
Oh, he tried to get it up.
Trying to get that shit. And they was talking about Jaylen Brown wasn't giving the ball up either. I was like, dude, when he gets the ball, he know it's not coming back to him. This nigga's trying to take it. He my teammate and I love him. I love this dude. I do like playing with you. But like we can't act like it's not obvious.
Is that why he was like, this is both ours?
Why would you say that?
It's just don't stay at my house.
Why would you say that, bruh? You know it is. Them niggas probably had a budding rivalry. Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna get this shit.
Hey, it's on me, bro. It's mine.
You kept going. I love all the little snippets of him talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna. If Luka going out, I'm going out. I'm gonna stay in. He's staying in. I'm gonna do that. I got Luka whole game.
Who was that?
Jaylen Brown.
That's what's up.
He took the challenge. Jayson Tatum wasn't doing.
I mean, but we already knew that. I feel like Jaylen Brown is the epitome of a successful black man.
Jayson Tatum is the epitome of
Drake. But I'm gonna just big up. I ain't gonna down, bruh. I ain't gonna go into that. I'm gonna just say
Drake has talents.
He's
a great singer.
We're not talking about him right now.
He gets them points.
We're not talking. It's cool, bruh. But he not here every day. That great singer and shit don't show up on every song. That great songwriter don't show up on every song. That great ball player don't show up every game. You know who do show up? Jaylen Brown. Every time.
Every time.
He gonna give you
his. Had so many people mad about him getting that finals MVP because they thought, when you don't watch the games, you think the person that they promote should be the one. Mm-hmm. I've seen his face. I know his stats. They were better.
Not like that leads into the conversation we have here all the time about they get told what to like. They get told what it is. When you do the eye, bro, you know how I feel about basketball. When I give you the eye test, it's my nigga, that's my grade.
It,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not watching these games for 2 hours.
Right? Yo, but when I tune in, I'm gonna check you out.
I understand where you be coming from too. Like I watched you that one couple good times, and that's enough for me.
That was good. And usually,
And when I said one couple good amount of times, that's it. It might get to 3. I'll never watch you again.
Right.
That's how you watch, and I feel it, bro.
bro, unless you, what's his name? Unless you, the gritty dude, I can't think of his name now. John Morant. Unless you John Morant, every night, bro, I'm not tuning in for you. So when I tune in and I see you, you fumble it off your foot. Okay, you make some threes. Okay, you do a lightweight defense. That's all I need, because that's your game. That's all you're going to do the rest of his career is what I see. If you change, cool, bro, I'm going to tune back in. But nah, Jayson Tatum, he give you points. He's flashy. He show up sometimes. That's cool. That's great, bro.
You know his game that pisses me off when it's in the flow of the game? His way of showing up is to try to hit a 3. And it's one of those, you're physically capable of getting to the basket every time. Remember when they had that same issue with Rudy Gay? And
where he would just start shooting,
and you hella big, you can get to the basket.
You know what? Because of Rudy Gay's play, I never knew how big he was until I think I seen him in person.
6'10".
I seen the nigga in person and was like, this nigga's 6'.
Yo.
Why he be playing like he's small?
That's how Shaq feel with everybody. That's why Shaq and Charles be so mad. Charles not even big, and he's like, "Look, dude, I'm bigger than most people just from my stockiness.
Why are you playing?
This is how we played. Why are y'all playing like that?" And then you look at the people that are tall, and they always finesse. If you not KD with it, then there's no reason for you to be finesse.
Bro, you need to be banging in there. You need get closer to the rim, bro.
Jayson Tatum has no reason to be hitting step back threes. You not Luka with it. You're not so gifted with the ball in your hands that you make magic happen every time. Sometimes you get hot and it's nice. That doesn't happen enough for you to always do that one thing. You gotta either involve your team into the game more, which he does try to do.
You need to attack, bro.
Just go to the basket.
You're
bigger and stockier than people. What's the point of getting in the gym
but you know
if you just gonna shoot threes?
I hear you, and I'm gonna show them some bail because of the time that he came up in basketball. And I would say he's a product of the game changing. He's a product of the Steph Curry era. Like, as bad as that is for a person of his caliber and size, right? That era made everybody shoot. This is the move now. Going to the rim being Jordan, going to the rim like Sean Kemp, that shit's over with. We shooting 3-pointers now. That's what we do. And that, like, we talked about it then, bro. We talked about it when it happened.
The John Morant thing was why he got so big so fast. And it's like,
go to the rim.
But he ain't even conventional. He don't make it look good.
We don't give a fuck. Go to the rim. Just go to the rim. Like, you shoot sometimes. All right, bro. And good example. John Morant will shoot, break that bitch. Shoot again, break that bitch. The rest of the game, he running at the rim.
Bucket. Right? Derrick Rose won an MVP like that.
But, we shoot threes now. So, with that, shout out to Jaylen Brown again, because we was talking about the wrong person. Okay?
We definitely did the whole time.
You did.
I'm sorry.
He did.
I had to get that off because it gets on my nerves. Because like I said, when they got to the podium, I walked away because I figured they were going to give it to him.
Bro, he was already sad. He was like,
I was like, they going to get this shit to him. He don't fucking deserve it. I'm so sick of this motherfucker.
And then they was like, Jaylen Brown.
I was like, what?
Nah, but like I was saying, bro, but I mean, we just did him that's why I'm saying Jaylen Brown is the epitome. The same way they say he not marketable. The same way they like people don't like to talk to him and things like that. It's like, bro, because he stand on his business and mind his business. Like, feel me? He not out here trying to be in front of you, telling you how great he is. He just come to work every day.
Just doing it. I'm just, me and my team, we showing up.
So, and that's it, bro. And we here to win championships. And like I said, bro, we like to clown him on that 6 or 7 or whatever number he said back in the day. But when you really look at it, if the old niggas got out the way, they would have had a few. Yeah. Like it would have been. It's pretty easy to see, but it's like the old niggas stayed around. If they had a typical 12-year NBA career and was out the way, it's different.
Very different.
But we live in an age of modern medicine. I'll call it that. Like where cats like Steph Curry wouldn't have lasted if he played 10 years earlier.
Modern medicine and what's the other word?
Balco?
Load management.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what? I was just watching. You know how we was talking about the nerd videos where niggas just be hating on other cats that be hating. Somebody had a video about an article that was talking about how Jordan stats were inflated or whatever, right? And Brett, the one point that he pointed out was like, let's look at their longest home stand and the longest thing, right? And it's like, yeah, when they on the road and they got 4 back-to-backs and they play 8 games in 13 days, like, you know, your stats ain't really gonna be like if you played 8 games in 13 days every other day with no back-to-backs and you had some days off in between there.
And you're
Like,
home. You're not traveling.
all of that makes a difference, right? But I guess this article was really trying to harp on the difference between the stats. And it's like, y'all not even, you looking at cats that played a day with load management and sitting out games and all that shit, and then you compare them to cats that came in, day out and played.
Most of the
how many
they were almost not all those players, but most of those players were playing 70 games or more.
Yeah.
They were trying to get as much as they could.
They was playing as much as they could, bro. They was playing as much as they could with the wear and tear on their bodies. You see these old, I wouldn't even call them old. Do you see these cats walk around, bro? John Starks ain't that old. Mm-hmm. Feel me? His body look like it's old. Like when you see these cats that played in the 90s, it's 20 years after they played. And they walking around like they 60, 70. They not that old.
Wear and tear on the body, man.
But we're not looking at the load management and shit. I don't know why we talk about that.
Well, that reminds me of Kobe. Every time I like the love that they give to Kobe when I see these, like, the conversations that always go back. Because you put him on lists that ESPN doesn't want to put him on. When you think of the greatest that you've ever saw, he was Kobe, definitely one of them. If he wasn't your one,
hey, look,
what I mean?
Well, you know what? The people say it every time, bro. The people will tell you who the champ is when you doing this shit to any garbage can in anywhere. If any garbage can, anything you shoot in the basket to, it could be laundry. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I ain't saying MJ.
Kobe. Every time. Like, and that's generations. This cast that ain't seen it play. Kobe. Like, okay, dog, that is what it is.
Where
but
does that come from?
You can't. This is what I be talking about as far as the media shaping conversations. The people that live through it and they kids that they preach this shit to notice that, and then Kobe will live on that way.
You know, right? What? So, because we talk about the way media talks about players. Mm-hmm. One that there's two that I've always heard that I've never actually watched enough play, but I've seen clips and then I've seen stats. It's Elgin Baylor and George Gervin. I've been told I grew up, you know what I mean? They were some of the sickest you would ever see. Mm-hmm. And you never hear about them ever. Like, I hear Tim Duncan's name more than I've ever heard them. You know what I mean? And Tim Duncan has the boringest game I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, the reason for that is because those two players specifically played in an era before televised games. Like, we can only go off of our memory. Right, so people that saw them play or people that went back and found the couple of tapes that they had of them, it was like, oh my God, it was amazing to watch. But you had to be there. Like, we have the luxury of having all of Michael Jordan's tape career on video. Yeah. We have the luxury of going back and seeing Kobe go crazy for 60 or the 80, whatever he did. We have that luxury to see that. The cast that did that before, bro, you'd be amazed to see how many things weren't fucking recorded.
Mm-hmm. And the stuff that they would do, like on the court as they were playing. It wasn't, our game isn't as refined as we think when you look back at those days.
Nah, they not.
We're already doing a lot of the shit that we were doing.
When you see the fucking tape of, what's his name? Dr. J, nigga, doing the shit, one side of the rim, nigga, under the thing, right? And then you imagine that George Gervin did that every day.
All the time.
Anything around the rim, bruh, he finger rolls.
He was smooth as shit. And if you got on some sticks right now and put him in the game, his stats around the rim is like 99.
Nigga, you can't stop the man.
Why is that? You got to at least try to figure out why is that? Because they don't talk about it anymore.
Well, but you asking for people to not be prisoners of the moment. Like, and that is beyond the scope of media and entertainment.
True.
Like, you want somebody to go back and they
want
you
to
they want you want somebody to be nostalgic about something they've never seen. Niggas only care about shit that they've seen. Right? People that grew up with Jordan don't care about George Gervin. People that grew up with LeBron don't care about Jordan. It's that simple. even though we have all of the media and all of the reasons why you should know about this person
it's
before
weird
that.
too, because they definitely talk about the Kobe and the LeBron thing,
Mm-hmm.
and people like us say, well, why do y'all even skip Kobe when you talk about him and MJ?
But
then people in their generation make it seem like it's not even a conversation
because
like,
it's never been talked about, and the reason it's never been talked about are things that aren't basketball. Mm-hmm. Like it's a media contrivance. That's why that's how you know most people don't think for themselves when it comes to things that don't actually pertain to them. 100%. Right? If it doesn't affect them, then somebody can paint their fucking idea, and they'll be like, you know what? That's exactly what I think. Even though if they thought about it, they'd be like, hey, you're right. That's kind of stupid. But they're not thinking about it because they got lives to get to. But we're not talking about real lives, nigga. We talk about this bullshit. Right? And how do I'm only saying this because it makes me think of the cats that don't care about sports, that have to know about sports to be social. You see what I'm saying? Like bro,
because I feel like that's everybody now that's not actually watching, but they tune in. You know what I mean?
I'm only tuning in to be social because the people at work talk about it. When my wife take me to her friend's house and we over there with the husbands, nigga, I don't fucking like these dudes. I don't know what they do, right? But to be social, we gotta fake like we know this shit. So the only way we can fake like we know this shit is taking Stephen A's opinion and putting in and using it as ours. Taking
this is pissing me off again because the whole WNBA conversation is surrounded with these people that don't watch the game but got hella opinions based on some shit somebody else said. Had a comment that people was agreeing with that had me laugh because I'm like, yo, this is a clown take. They talking about Angel Reese and trying to make it seem like she doesn't have skills as a basketball player. There's reasons I don't really like her. And everything you saying is bullshit because it sounds like you just don't want to watch her for whatever reasons, but you're coming up with excuses for it. You can't take away from this girl's game. Then what makes matters worse is she keeps getting better and showing you in different games. So the game last night,
yeah, she went crazy.
She dominated and brung her team back from 15 against Yo Savior, Caitlin Clark, bro. I love her game, dude. I'm watching this shit like, yo, I better not keep it within 3. She might hit one. Bang, she hit one. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
she really wanted
nice.
She wanted him. Okay.
But you can't take away from everybody else's game just because you like this girl so much. And that's what they've been doing with her, and it's getting on my fucking nerves.
I mean, but I knew
because it ain't just people like that don't watch. It's motherfucking commentators and shit.
It's everybody. But it's because that's the narrative that they decided. I've said it before, bro. You only care about it because Nike put their money behind it. Because you decided that this one girl, regardless of the champions that you have on your roster, regardless of the women that have multiple gold medals and shit like that, regardless of all those women that have been here, because you decided right now we gonna capitalize with her, then we gonna make her the queen and everybody else is a villain, right? Like, even though she's just another one of these women that can play basketball, and
she loves these women too. She almost freaked out when was it Swoops or was it somebody else? I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the I'm trying to think.
One of the legends.
One of the legends came to one of her games and she freaked out.
As she should.
As we always say with the comments, they don't know who it is and they don't care. But they see her reaction and it was enough for them. I'm like, okay, that's something. But take that and apply it to the rest of the game. Have respect for the rest of the players that's in this game because she's not the only great one. And y'all making it seem like she's the only great one.
Yeah, because that's what they did with Jordan. Like, I don't think we weren't of age to be cognizant of how they promoted him. We were of age when they did it with LeBron. So as we see it with Caitlin Clark, it's the same it's the same blueprint, bro. They got the same. We dusted this shit off from '88.
It's like, it ain't that I'm gonna make these other players seem like they're bad. I'm just not gonna capitalize on any of their accomplishments. And I'm just going to big up this one person every time they do any little thing.
And anybody that's not signed with us, then whatever. Like you saw, what's it called? What's the girl name? Asia Wilson. She just got she been a champion. This upset the fuck out of me. She been a champion, right? MVP 2 times. They won the championship 2 times. They just now they got her a signature shoe and a logo, and it's like, oh, you just did that? You just did that right now? But she was a champion in college, right? Like a couple times, right? Right, and then she did it
Everything
here.
that Angel Reese is doing, Asia did first.
So
everything.
No, so I'm saying. So, but now is the time. So this is what I'm saying when people won't be paying attention, because it's like, yo, this girl specifically been being Shaq for 6 or 7 years now, right? Getting better every year, trying to hold it down, right? That's what they've been doing. All of a sudden, now she's worthy of a signature shoe. All of a sudden,
man, like where was this? So we don't need to harp on what didn't happen before.
No,
but now talk about these people and actually show their game other than just Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
They were talking about that game we just watched where Angel came back and ESPN put up all Caitlin Clark highlights and highlighted the fact that Angel Reese brought him back.
In the loss.
Makes no sense.
In the loss. Wait though. You show all of Caitlin. I mean,
but your caption is that Angel dominated and brought him back.
But we show,
and then you show clips of Caitlin Clark. It doesn't even make sense what you're doing.
I mean, it does when you we gotta say what happened,
but we gotta show her. They lost. And
no, look,
anything,
here's the thing.
What you could have did was show why they lost, and it made it, that the story. Because this is actually cool. Her teammate, was it Smith or Miller? Whatever it is. She went at Angel Reese, right, while they were down. Mm-hmm. Gave her the too small sign.
Oh, right? Was that the chick she was on the line with?
Yes.
Okay.
She gave her the too small sign after making one bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Tough little bucket.
But she made
one bucket.
You ain't got me, dog.
And then did that to her. For the next quarter, Angel whooped her ass and brought her team back down from 15. If that moment didn't happen, they would have won that game. On top of the fact that Caitlin Clark was pissed off with her coach from going away from what worked at the end of the game. Her and that Boston girl that we were talking about. Mm-hmm. They got a 2-man game that's been working. For some reason, we went away from that. These are the stories that we could be going with right here. I was ahead of ESPN.
Real basketball stories, huh?
Yeah,
but we're not here for that.
It's like it sucks, man. It's just good games. Like, people was arguing with me in the comments about the shit that I said about her being dominant. She's actually good. Oh, you're not watching. I'm not watching. She just throws in layups. You don't like layups?
How do you have 7, 8 double-doubles in a row?
Oh, she's putting her own shot back. My dude, if you're letting me get my own rebound, it's because I'm dominating the paint and you can't get around me. You can't move faster than me. You can't jump higher than me.
She's putting her own shot back. So she cleaning up her mess? I don't understand the problem,
anything she's doing around the rim, bro, she taking ball away from her. She did that to the girl that said she was too small. Took ball out of her hands from over her. All right? That's how much I'm dominating these girls, and I'm not that much bigger than them. I'm just that much better.
Shout out to her.
So you don't like basketball is what I said to the dude. If you telling me you don't like her rebounding and putting in layups, you don't like basketball. You want to just see shooting?
What else you supposed to do?
Because her teammates can shoot. Her team can shoot.
I'm saying no, like
she doesn't shoot
I'm just curious to know what else you're supposed to do.
Dude,
is it's like, yo, if you
retarded,
you grab rebounds. Oh, you missing layups, and do you clean it up though? Like, it's one thing to smoke the layup and then be like, and then running up the court with it. Right. It's a whole other game if you smoke the layup and be like, oh shit.
She ain't just good though. She's hella good, and she's hella good around the bucket. All these girls be blocking each other nonstop. Right? All right? She's hella good around the bucket.
Their timing is amazing.
They cannot stop her. They have to foul, just like Asia. She's just a rookie. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, I don't even understand what these motherfuckers is talking about. What are you talking about?
Whatever Skip Bayless told him. Or he ain't hot no more. Whatever Gilbert Arenas told him.
Yeah, I'm calling this shit out every time now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you should.
I like basketball, and this is good basketball. That game I just watched was damn good, and it would have been damn good if the Fever won or the Chicago won.
It was just a good game.
It was a damn good game.
A competitive basketball
all the way through.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna watch.
They rivalry because they don't even think it's a rivalry, but the fact that we talk about it that much, they rivalry has been good for the sport. Well, every single game they played has been good.
Yeah, no, it's not a. It's not a rivalry because they're not personally going at each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you hoop, you like, nah, bro, that's just whoever I'm playing tonight. Like, but I don't think about her away from us playing them. You feel me? Like, that's just, it's a rivalry because the TV wants to make it a rivalry. Man, that's it.
It's funny too.
But they're both really good competitive basketball players, and they elevate their teams or they drag their teams along with them. 100%. Right? Like, so that makes it great basketball wherever they play.
That's funny. But 100%. They really do. They're both great leaders as rookies.
Yeah, that's awesome, dog. So it's great to see.
You know what this reminds me of? Larry Bird, Magic Johnson coming into the league and making the league better than it was. That's more watchable.
It sounds that's a great soundbite, but it's not because the promotion's not equal.
It definitely ain't.
Look,
watching it like it is.
No, you're not.
I am.
You are. Like, I'm not saying. I shouldn't say people aren't. I'm saying the majority of people aren't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Right. And what I mean by that is when Magic and Larry came into the league, they was both on Converse. They was like, you feel me? They everything was locked together in that. Hey, bro, we played in college. We played against each other here. We done built our teams up this far, blah, 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 blah. Here, while they've done those play against each other things, the media has been lopsided. It wasn't back then. I wasn't alive in 80, right? Mm-hmm. But I can go back and be like, yo, I can see how they was talking about Larry Bird and they was talking about Magic Johnson. Hey, he one of the best. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. Oh, he one of the best. I
imagine they called him electrifying.
Yeah, they give him that respect. In 2024, bro, you giving Caitlin Clark the Jordan treatment and you treating fucking Angel Reese like she's Sam Bowie. And that shit ain't right.
And it's ridiculous, bro. Because not only is she one of the best rookies, she looks like the front runner now for Rookie of the Year. So how do you explain that when you talk about basketball Jesus?
You know.
I'm about to nickname.
What my nigga say? What my nigga say?
Clark,
bro. What did the nigga say? What did Drake say? Because he had one of them lines in push-ups, nigga. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit. That shit, hey, nigga.
They really do, though. Like, when it comes down to it, after that amazing-ass game that she and display of basketball that she put on, what did you have to say about it?
Make excuses for it because they hate to see me lit. Feel me? I don't care what we say about this beef going forward. That nigga Drake had some lines where it's like, I'm going to say that again. I've been said that, though. Okay, cool. I've been said that. Hold up.
Because you're never going to come around on that song that I was like, yo, this song's actually nice.
That song's fucking trash.
It's not trash.
Family Matters?
It's a good song. It's a good song.
It's only good.
It was playable. And then
No, you know what? Hey, I'll give you that it is a playable
diss track.
Drake song.
Diss track.
Drake song.
Diss track.
Drake song.
Because the first minute is the only minute that's the drags.
But look though,
and for the next 6 minutes,
it's a good.
That song is fire.
It's a good Drake song. I'm not saying it's not a good Drake song. I'm saying in the context of this beef that was going on.
Actually, yeah, let's get into it because
that shit don't matter.
It don't.
Like, no, because it's one of those. And then it's one of those things where they say, like, people will say, "Oh, well, he came out with the Meet the Grams 30 minutes later," and it's like, yo, you know what? If your song was really rocking like that, think about it like this. Think about it like this. When Kendrick dropped "Not Like Us," 30 minutes later, Drake dropped a bigger banger. Right?
It would have hit. But he didn't.
But you see what I'm saying? But that's the point, though. Because it's like, yo, Family Matters, everybody keep telling me it's such a great song. And then,
you saying it in relation to Not Like Us only.
No. I'm saying, I'm not saying, I've said Family Matters is a good song. I'm saying in this box that it's in, nobody gave a fuck once Kendrick started talking to you like a little brother. So how good is your song really when a nigga start talking to you and they like, oh, now how you gonna respond? Instead of being like, nah, this song still slap though. Nobody said that. Everybody was sad.
Because you can say he responded, but his response was so bad. In 5 years, you would just say he didn't respond.
But we're not even looking at that.
He didn't even say
But I'm saying, though,
that was the end of the beat.
We talk about Family Matters before Not Like Us.
But look,
though.
No, you're right. But Not Like Us hit so hard that it doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter. You're right. I'm saying, in this context, how good is this song really? When somebody came out, bruh, that Meet the Gram shit is a trash song. It's well written. I'm never fucking playing that again. I don't want to hear that shit. You talk to that nigga. Don't talk to me. Feel me? That song is bad. As far as public listening, we gonna party with this. This is something we gonna slap. He dropped a bad song, and your better song didn't hit after that. Your song wasn't better.
It was.
Nigga, you can't say.
But wasn't a lot.
No, you can't.
But I feel like you feel like this only because that other one hit so much better.
I'm saying this I'm removing Not Like Us from this conversation.
How do we do that?
Because we going back to the night before that dropped. And
I can remember the feeling.
I can.
I mean,
the internet can. They got videos of
how
niggas
was not liking it, and I remember I was like, "This is a good one."
No, but when everybody that liked Family Matters when it came out, they liked it for 30 minutes, and then Kendrick came out with Meet the Grams, this sad, evil, suck the air out of the room song.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
If your song,
it was mean though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was
absolutely.
Mean.
If your song was a real slap, if niggas really love that song like that,
I feel like I want to agree.
You do, bro, because your song is. I feel
like I want to agree.
If you can equate Meet the Grams and that Heart Part 6 shit, them is the same fucking wavelength. Terrible songs, bro. Evil shit. Why are we even talking about this? Why is this on a record? Right? So if your Family Matters slapped, if it was a slap, if it was as good as everybody keep trying to say it was, it would replay value and all that other shit, right? How does a trash song overshadow you? Because what he said was true? None of that shit was true, bro. Ain't no proof. Okay. We ain't seen a daughter. The fuck?
Okay, maybe not true.
None of this shit he said was true. So again, I dropped a song just to shit on the song that you made. I only dropped it to shit on you.
This is how I say, how do you remove Not Like Us? Because he came out with that the next day.
Because in that 30 minutes, if niggas really fuck with Family Matters like that as a song, not just on Drake fan shit, oh, this is a slap, this shit go, we not listening to this evil ass song again. We gonna hear it once and be like, yo, bruh, the fuck you doing?
It was so mean.
If you really fucked with Family Matters, your response to Meet the Grams would have been, hey, bro, what the fuck is this? Whoa, you, what the...
All right, so you just got to give Kendrick his credit because you saying this, and I can't take away from the fact that once I heard that, I kept saying, this is really mean. Yeah, it was nothing more than the fact that, goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. It was
mean. Fucked up.
I'm not like, I appreciate the tactics, but I'm saying you can't nobody can keep telling me how much better that one song was or how he has replay value when y'all let it get stepped on. As his fans, y'all let it get stepped on. Y'all didn't kick big in this shit up.
But it got stepped on because, for me, it got stepped on because it followed up with Not Like Us. Not just because he had, what is it?
No, I hear you. It's
Meet the Grams? Yeah, Meet the Grams. Because if he had just Meet the Grams and it was like a week of that, I don't think it would have been the same. I think it would have actually gave us time to, fill these out.
But that's the thing, though, is the feeling out of, Not Like Us dropped, and we knew that was out this park immediately.
Yeah, it was gone.
When Family Matters came out, y'all had to sit around and think about it. Y'all wasn't like, yo, this is out the park. Let's go slap right now.
That's pretty good. I had to hear it back.
No, and again,
I heard it the first time.
And again, bro.
Wait, hold up, because I heard it the first time and I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. And then I heard the second time and I was like, hey, this is kind of dope. And it's after, like I said, the first minute that this becomes a great song.
Uh-huh.
But it's after the first minute. So if you listen to it the first time and you trying to play this and get into it, that first minute matters. But after you know the song, you know what to look for when it starts to turn up. So I'm looking for the moments, and what I'm feeling is what any Drake actual fan is going to feel.
No, but
this is the moment we start turning up because this is the shit.
But this is why I'm saying it's not a slap, because
you
from first listen, not like us rang. First listen, off top. You were saying OV ho immediately. Say OV ho.
I knew that, but I knew that A minor line was going to kick.
But
because
still,
I was like, yo, that was the coldest.
But still, though. But again, my whole point is from jump. First listen, you knew that was a slap.
From the beat slap.
Mustard on the beat.
Yes.
But
from the beat, we was like, oh, hold up.
But y'all didn't say that. Y'all
we did not. No, nope.
And he the hit maker, right?
Didn't happen.
So what we talking about? So now that I'm done saying that, I don't want to talk about Drake no more.
You don't have to. No.
And the reason I don't want to talk about him no more is because I feel like everybody keeps
bringing him back up.
Bro, there's no reason to, dog. It's a
He
rap.
ain't even said nothing.
He don't have to, bro. Go away.
He dead.
Go away.
He like this. He like a Dracula in the tomb. You know how they disappeared for thousands of years.
Exactly.
Like, what happened?
Exactly. That's him.
It was like this. He got killed like this. It was so bad.
He got sent to the
so
shower,
embarrassing.
bro.
That nigga said, "I'm just in the shadow realm for however long."
He just sent you to go kick it, bro. It's good.
He
sent you your walking players, bro. It's
Fucking
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That nigga banished him.
But yeah, But I'm tired of hearing bruh name in relation to the Ken and Friends thing. Because at a certain point,
is it like everybody that's behind Kendrick?
No, bruh. At a certain point, it's not about you no more.
Oh yeah, this extended so much further beyond.
So it's like there was the beef, right? There's a discussion
they
there.
Not like us is a line that hits.
It goes, bruh. They not look. They not like us. The uplifters. They not nigga. What you? I understand. So that's what I'm saying. Is it's like, bruh, it goes so far beyond. This beef was just a great way to market my album coming out. Nigga, this thing has this unification, the way we try to have peace and all this other things mean way more than me hating on him. That's just what gets y'all to look over here.
100%. The fact that they unified all the different sets and on one night, like that never happened
the stage.
Before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
It's like it's hard enough to get certain clicks to get on one stage. Not all of them.
Now that we this far out, we can say, hey, didn't no reports come out after the show either.
Nobody got hurt.
No, so that's the amazing part. Like, I feel like that, bruh, I went to the Tyler Creator show a few years ago, right? And then there was a shootout downtown after the show. It had nothing to do with the show, but you see how they try to tie them together. Mm-hmm. The fact that you had all of the sets there, all of this animosity, all of these feelings that people have towards each other for living around the block. Feel me? All of that. Y'all squashed that and it kept it cool throughout. That's fucking amazing.
All of that shit was dispelled.
That matters more than me hating on this nigga. Mm-hmm. That matters more than any of that.
That they not like us line means so much more than what people, are giving it. And I don't think that a lot of the people that listen to hip hop actually understand that part of the song. They just like it because of the Drake thing. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Hate on them, but they don't understand the culture.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I was saying before, bro. The pedophile line it's like it's not just about him, bro. That's getting all of these niggas out of here.
You've been saying that since the beginning. I was like, yeah, this is about to be an anthem.
No, that's the point though, because when I'm watching shit online about it, we talking. It's like they looking at it as it equates to Drake specifically, and it's like, bro, this is a culture song. Mm-hmm. This is we getting these niggas out of here. Freaky ass niggas stay their ass inside. They get all like
the Diddy thing. The fact that that's a name that people say Diddy is because we don't fuck with this shit, and we're naming that and reminding you every time we say it.
Absolutely.
So they not like us in relation to Drake and being with the mind at the A minors. We not fucking with that. Mm-hmm. We not on any of that shit. We said it when we were talking about all of you get so high up, and it just seems like this is what they be about. It's weird to us.
Absolutely.
Apparently, the rest of the world feels the same fucking way that we did. We don't like that shit. And when Cat Williams came out, like, These niggas was weird. And all in so many different ways that he said it. Oh, man, he was kind of right when he was like, stuff is just going to come out this year.
Age of Aquarius, bro. I was just early. I was saying this shit 2 years ago, but I was saying that shit about the poles flipping and then they flipped. I was early. I'm always early. I just gotta. I don't know how to. I wish I could bottle my knowledge.
You not like me,
and like send it to myself.
You're not like me, bro. You gotta dive into the witch area of life. They cool people, bro. But they a little weird.
I fuck with them.
But they cool as fuck.
I fuck with them.
Nah, I don't
not really.
You know. Yeah, exactly. You need to, bro. It's gonna be a little off the wall sometimes, but you gotta just go with it.
You just gotta ride that way.
Already on the spirit of the shit.
But yeah, like the. It's really the thing. Cat Williams said it, bro. I don't understand your allegiance to losers. It's one of those things like, hey, bro, if we talking about battle, beef, whatever.
That's such a cold line.
It is, but it's one of those like, bro, if a nigga lost, why are y'all still trying to defend the loss? Why are y'all trying to come up with excuses for the... Why are you still talking about the loser?
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up about him. We don't care. He lost.
I did just do that, didn't I? I did just do that.
He lost, bro. Again, and he did it about Jayson Tatum. And lost, bro. Why we not talking about them?
Like him.
We not talking about them.
I was a Drake fan. I'm not really with the Jayson Tatum.
We talking about winners. Winners get the praise. Fuck the losers. You know how they lost? They didn't win. That's how they lost, nigga. They didn't do it right. Period. We're not worried about them, but is this another shot? Oh, how's he gonna respond? How do you think he feels? He's a fucking loser. That's how he feels.
Why do I do that?
You're not the only one, bro.
Why?
Because they want you to care about the losers.
I don't want to care about them.
Bro, because
I'm not listening to Drake right now.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's because the conversation is better when it's focused on the loser. Yeah. If you're talking about the winner, what can you say?
As a Warrior fan, no, I don't like that shit.
You don't, but who was we just talking about?
Who?
Hey, look, we have more words for Drake
than we do for Kendrick and what Kendrick has done. It's pretty amazing.
And he the victor, obvious, the crown, all that.
There's so many routes that we can go.
Oh, hey, wait, hold up. And we skipping over the show, bruh. I love the show. Did you see the show? Nigga, I was so happy to see.
I had to go back and play it.
I was so happy that Dom Kennedy showed. I love Dom, nigga. Oh, nigga.
That was a random person for you.
I love that.
I love the fact that LeBron was there with his wife.
I don't give a fuck about him. I can give
because why was he there? He's from Akron, Ohio.
No, it's because LeBron is a real nigga. That's why.
But you feel me though?
It's like, no.
Why are you there?
Nah, see, it's not. I don't think that's fair. Only because, nigga, LeBron is of my age. Nigga, if I had the ability to be at any of the events, nigga, I'm showing up. I don't give a fuck.
With my wife, like I said. So I loved it. Thought that was dope.
Okay.
It's not like
I thought you was hating.
No, this was where would they do this at?
At the Forum.
Where's that?
Inglewood.
Okay, this is in Inglewood, right? And this is a congregation of the Blood and the Crips, different sets that don't fuck with each other, coming together on Juneteenth.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm showing
Does
up.
any of that sound like something that LeBron James could market in any way?
He ain't marketing, bro. He's showing up as a fan. Exactly. He's showing up as
a fan. But because it's LeBron James, it's going to be highlighted a little bit more. I like that.
Hey, nah, I feel like that. I feel like LeBron just be sliding to different places, and
he really don't. But he slid to this, so that meant something to me. He really don't be sliding to shit like that. That was a whole rock.
That's cool. Dom Kennedy showing up was dope. I wish Vince Staples would have been there, but he ain't in Europe touring. So it was like, how come Vince ain't there? That's why.
I know you don't want to talk about who wasn't there.
Who wasn't?
The Game. He had like a whole long ass soliloquy about it.
But we know about the Game though, so we ain't even gotta like talk about the game.
Know?
You know what? And you know what's fucked up? What's really fucked up is I'm a Game fan. Game made good music. He made good music. He made good music.
He did make good music. He did.
What's the last album I played of his? That 1992 or whatever. He's He's made albums that I could play front to back with that got a storyline and all that. He makes good music. His personality, I don't know him. He one of them. Like, like I can't speak for him. I don't know about him. I know I take his projects when he give them. That's it.
I just feel like he a Drake, but in a different way.
Yeah, that's why he over there.
That's why you're not there.
Well, now he already said that he was Team Drake or whatever. But you can see that in the media.
You one of them, of course. Why wouldn't you be? He your leader.
Right? What do you mean by that?
All right, he's the Winter Soldier, and Drake is Captain America. All right, you are the leader of this. You the best of us when it comes to this thing that I do.
And really, now that you say that, and I think about it, you know, Drake be messy in the raps, but he be like hiding it under some shit. And then Game be like really messy in the raps, but not hiding it under some shit. So when I think about it,
you like the reference? You like the reference?
When I think about it, it's like you're not wrong, dog. Because they real close. They real close. Like
they do it differently, but yeah.
But yeah, nah. Like if I'm just going off the music they play, like, bro, why? How many shots did Drake take at Rihanna? You feel me? On his records. How do we even know the game was?
Love her.
Exactly.
You can see it on his face when he see her.
Still. So, like, yeah, did you see all this shit that did, what's his name? Game spilling Melissa Ford driving Honda Accord. Like, him hanging with the Kardashians and he just giving it all up on the record. It's like, I get it. That is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And he harder than him too, so it makes so much sense.
Definitely makes sense. The reference is golden, isn't it? Anyway, it's beside the point.
Team White Skin. Beige Brothers.
So many fucking layers to that.
That's funny. That's good. I like it.
You got stuck on this.
That's funny. I can keep going, but I'm not.
There's a lot of layers to that, but we don't need to go to that.
That's
We're
just
talking about Kendrick.
We talk about winners.
Exactly. I'm trying to keep you on track.
But see how much fun it is when you just be laughing at it.
It's easy to laugh. That's a problem with us, though.
Exactly.
But it's a all the time thing that we want to laugh at somebody.
Yeah, nah, we got to be more serious sometimes.
But we never do.
Nah, fuck that.
It's so much better to laugh at people.
It's funner, bro. Why? Like, you know why? Because getting serious don't change anything. Don't change anything that matters, right? Like, niggas can get serious about Chipotle and get an extra scoop in their bowl. But you feel me? You're not getting serious about niggas.
I'm revitalizing the movement of going to a taqueria. All right. Every time somebody bring up Chipotle,
it's like, why are you
not going to a taqueria?
Facts.
There's about 5 of them around there. I promise you.
Everywhere. I mean, we in California, but like, there's 5. I got 3 taco spots up the street.
There's no reason.
And then if I go that way, I got like 4 more.
I go to Chipotle unless I live in the boonies, cuz.
Unless that's the only thing.
Out in the mountains somewhere.
Nah,
I'm in the Midwest.
Even then, though, bro, they got a taco. Hey,
they might have a taco truck.
I'm saying, bro.
I don't know though. I don't know how that works.
Hey, a taqueria like a Chinese food, bro. Where the hood at? You got one of both.
Somewhere.
You got
somewhere.
The Chinese food spot, the Mexican food spot, and
a
dry cleaner. Them 3 things is in every hood. If they not in your neighborhood, just find the hood near you. And you will find a taqueria.
What are you getting at Chipotle that you're not getting there anyway? Like, what is it that you making?
Chipotle's never had good food.
I haven't been since like 2013.
Bro, it's not changed. What the fuck? It's not. They ain't had to change nothing. People are just weird. People are just easily satisfied. Like, you know how you ever been somewhere where somebody recommended you or you went there with them?
Kiki's Chicken, which I will talk about it every single time because it wasn't one person. It was everybody I worked with would come in, oh yeah, Kiki's this, and I'm a chicken person, so I'm like, yo, where the spots at?
It's not because he's black, he just really loves chicken.
I say it with passion and grace. Chicken is a beautiful thing.
It is.
All right?
Only God can make that bird.
All right? You can eat most parts of that shit down to the bone. Chicken is beautiful.
And feet.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
It's and turkey as well. Turkey necks and turkey. I didn't know people didn't eat turkey bones and turkey butts.
How would you know?
Because I eat them. And
No, like,
when we talk about these
you
things
didn't
on the
understand.
TikToks,
You didn't
and
understand.
people be like, "I've never had this. What is this? Where
No,
do you find
you know
it?"
why?
I'm like, yo, this is
You know
part
why?
of my life.
Look, dog. Look. I'm gonna tell you. People don't make their own food. Number one.
Okay, so anyway,
So
this is what we tell them. There's no reason to go to Chipotle.
not at all. Like you like, I didn't know people didn't do that. It's like, bro, they don't make their own food. They mom probably been chopping up the turkey butts, bro. That was like when my partner asked me, like, you don't like beans? No, I don't like them beans. And then he was like, yo, how come your son don't like beans? To my mom, and she like, I don't know. We used to eat them 2 nights a week, and it's like,
what you mean? You don't like beans? I never want to eat them shits again for eating them twice a day, twice a week, my whole life.
that was good.
It's like people who don't like rice and shit. You'd be like, how do you not like rice? It goes with everything.
Because
I ate it with everything.
Had the pot always had rice in it.
Always
right?
had rice.
So,
And my family wasn't like that, but I understand the sentiment.
I get it. Oh, I've been to other people's houses. I understand.
Where they always had a pot of rice.
You know when you
They
dumb,
be like, yo, I'm hungry. They be like, all right, I got you.
you young and dumb. You like, why y'all always got rice? And then the pot to pull up and be like, what you mean? Why we always got rice?
Start eating.
Like, my bad. I didn't know.
I did this shit today, but is it Szechuan? Is that what it's called? Where's the never mind. It's like chicken and some vegetables and some
That's
bullshit.
that's everything.
But
in American Chinese food, is chicken, vegetables, and some sauce.
anyway, I didn't realize that I was like, why did we get this? But as I'm eating this shit, I'm like, let me just put it on the rice. It'll be good. And that's what it was. And then once you run out of chicken, I was like, I got some chicken legs in there. Cut the chicken leg up and put it on the thing. It's the same thing, bro, on the rice.
That's why I was saying when you said people don't eat turkey butts, I'm like, bro, nobody knows where their turkey meat came from.
That's crazy.
They didn't buy the turkey thing and saw what it said on the label. They said, yo, I would like a turkey sandwich. And somebody was like, I got some turkey meat.
So they don't even know what the neck bones taste like because that's not the same turkey meat. It's very different.
How would you know?
Cause yeah, you're right. Just never had it. Because another one, the TikToks keep showing me shit that people don't know.
Stay off that
They
shit.
were saying turkey necks was a quick way to, or an easy way to get oxtails. Like it's like a cheap way to get it.
It's kind of the same texture type shit.
And I'm like, oh, I thought people just ate these in general. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was a thing in life. Y'all
Not
didn't know about
like,
it.
bro, they always like to give you, the internet likes to give you extra context for shit that don't matter. It's like, they're like,
So many people that don't know.
No, but it's one of those things
God,
like,
I've never known this. I'm gonna go try it right now, and I'll be like, what?
You-
I be flabbergasted, bro. I thought I didn't get out enough, but
nah, bro, people only, depending on their age, I would say anybody that's like probably younger than you and all the way up to your age has grown up on the internet, man. Everything that they know is from what is collectively known. There's no hidden knowledge anymore. You don't know secrets and shit. It's like you knowing the secret is knowing some shit that we used to do in the 90s.
yeah, like recipes, huh? That's what happened much.
Like if it's not collectively known, people are kind of flabbergasted. And and the little things that people do know, they create those subgroups, and then they get the confirmation bias and never go outside of that. So
That didn't make me feel good, but you're right.
it goes left real fast
It can.
because you're not forced to know anything you don't want to know, right? So if you don't if you don't cook for yourself, right, and you've never been to a place that had turkey necks on the menu, how would you even know that's part of the turkey that you eat?
It wouldn't be on a menu that I can think of.
It's at a soul food place,
Maybe.
but no, I've seen it. But
It would just be in something.
But that's
like
what
a
I'm
different dish.
But that's what I'm saying though, is how would you even know that that's something that you could just make you could go buy the turkey necks at the store. If you don't do your own grocery shopping, how do you even know what's available? How do you know that you could get a cheaper price on the turkey butt than on the turkey breast?
And what it's used for. See, as a kid growing up, my family didn't use chorizo, right? So when I would see
That
it,
shit's so gross.
when I would see it, I wouldn't know, like, well, what is people using this for? And then you would smell it every so often and be like, is that what that is? Then when I finally had it in my life, I was like, oh, I understand. You just put this with stuff. But it's like meat, but you're making it so that you can put it with something, as opposed to meat where you can just eat it, solely on its own.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at first. So once I understood that, I was like, okay, this is why it's good on like a burrito and shit like that. I don't know what you mean about it being nasty.
Fucking disgusting.
It's really good.
Whatever.
The little egg burrito,
No.
chorizo.
If there's chorizo on it, bro, send it back.
Great.
Anyway. Like, you're not gonna make me. I will never like it. It's fucking gross.
I had one with the potato pieces in it in the burrito. I was like, I'm not mad at this house.
Easily satisfied. Is there anything? Oh, this is episode 351.
Hey, we do a lot of these, don't we?
We've done a lot of them. We have enough episodes, and actually, if you look at our episode list thing, we have like 370. So we really have one episode for every day of the year. Like, you can start listening to us on January 1st, and then finish listening on January something the next year.
Damn.
Right?
Well, listen to us all year long.
Hey, bro, I feel like some people do. Like, I feel like we got some cats out there that's going through the whole catalog, running it up.
I'm okay with that.
And it's like, yo, that's cool.
We got knowledge to drop.
Sometimes.
We're good for the youth.
Sometimes I just be mad.
I think we're good for people in the ages of like 15 to 16. It's like learning about life.
Probably.
Trying to get your mind together and see what you might need to get into, what you might.
I mean, it'll give you some perspectives on life, because I feel like that we combat. My whole feeling is we have to combat the single narrative that be out there, right? Like, and when I say single narrative, I mean they come up with an issue. Let's say Caitlin Clark, right? And then there's the for and against, right? Nobody's talking about the whole picture. Like, nobody's giving you hey, you know what this really looked like? Or even trying to come at it from a different angle. It's like, no, you're either like all on board with her, or you're like mad that we're talking about it,
100%.
right? But it's never, why is this happening? There's never the conversation as to, y'all never paid attention how they switched up on how they cover women's sports in the last 6 months? Like, nobody talks about those things. It's just living in it and following the conversation.
That was the only person that actually spoke on it on air.
Facts.
The only one.
And she went on a media tour after that, because it was so wild that she pointed out the most blatant hypocrisy
that everybody saw. Everybody knows that. And then anyone that's actually, if you don't understand how media works, you're just going to keep saying why. Why are you putting this in front of me? Because you don't want to watch it and you're not tuning in. Putting it in front of you because other people are watching it. They're actually taking the time. To watch it on their own. It's enough to promote it.
It's a vicious cycle, because it's also it's like I said before, like a decision was made, because they've had a steady fan base growing over the past 20 plus years they've been elite, right? So it's like, when was the decision made? Like, I feel like there's a metric out there that they reached a certain number of fans, a certain number of engagement or whatever for them to trigger.
That's why the Caitlin Clark discussion goes off so much, because you can give her credit, but you don't have to take away from the game just because you're giving her credit. She did numbers like crazy, and it brought eyes to the rest of the players, but at the same time, you don't we just have to keep saying it. You don't have to take away from their game just because you like hers. What she does is dope. We've seen it in the NBA. It's really cool. That Ionescu girl, she's really good at shooting as well. That
Sabrina?
Yeah, she's really good at shooting, but she doesn't do it the way Caitlin does. She can do it off the dribble. That's the same take that we used to say with like this is Kyle Korver and Steph Curry, because he was a shooter like Steph was, but I can't dribble like him, so it looks
Right.
different. You know what I mean? And we get to this point, and you're taking away from the rest of these people who are doing this game. We don't have to do that.
And I mean, you were around with the Steph Curry shit, so I'm interested to see.
It's the same feel. She brings excitement
Well,
because
well, that's what I mean though. That like I'm saying, since you were around then, you can see that at the same when he was doing it, that's how other people felt about everybody else. It's like we're caring about Steph Curry and the Splash Brothers doing their thing, but they're still really good basketball players over
all
here.
the time.
Right? And it's the same conversation where it's like they still out here doing their thing. This isn't the if all be all, this is all there is. They play basketball and these are ways to play it. But nobody wants I mean it's all promotion though. It's how can we create more engagement because we live in that era. It's not about
really using her name to bring nonstop engagement.
Yeah.
But it's been in the worst ways possible. And people like McNutt can kind of call it out. Because she was a part of the WNBA.
Bruh,
she keeps saying, y'all not actually tuning into the games. Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. If you're going to comment, then watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't only comment on the tunnel walks.
And that's good enough because that's what you started with. You know what I mean? That was enough for you to say, I would watch this. And you've been saying that since then. Right? Been very true to it.
Been consistent. Yo, I'm down for the tunnels, bro.
And it get actually really because it grinds my gears. They keep trying to make it seem like Angel isn't pretty, or she's not like a.
We know what that
woman.
is though.
But it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I understand.
And then you see the comments under all of her things, and it's just racist bullshit the whole time.
That's it.
Come on, bro. Y'all taking away from what you saying you like. If you don't like the game, just don't comment. Don't fucking care. It'll disappear from your timeline. I promise you. I promise you, because you're not engaging with it. If you engage with it, they're going to keep giving it to you.
Absolutely.
The rest of us that want to engage with it, it's going to keep coming to us because we like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got basketball in the summer now.
Oh, I didn't follow so many. I followed some couple
This would
teams.
be dead right now, bro. We would have nothing to talk about.
Absolutely. It's that time of year. It's that time of year to start talking about our football picks.
Bullshit. Don't nobody care about football.
What's
really.
going on in the off season? Hey, spring camp started.
Camp. Fucking hockey is going in their finals.
Then they got one game left. Like, you done, bro. It's a wrap. Like, you ain't got
Don't even care about that shit.
baseball out here. Hey, but baseball slapping though.
It slaps now, but for the last 30 years, nobody cared. And if they did, it was that one minuscule group.
Nah, but you know what?
Very tight niche.
There's a video. There's a video. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan to on YouTube where dude gets into how they tried to take Black Americans out of baseball, right? And I can tell you as a kid in 1994 when they were on strike, that's when we stopped going to the games. Like, and it wasn't because it was just because of how not the players or whatever. It's just how the game was treating the fans. Like, yo, we care about this shit. People take their kids and things out there like that. And then they start changing the way the developmental programs and things worked. And it's like, oh, that's interesting because all of those times is all of that time that you like, what the fuck do I care about this for? Right. And then if you fast forward to now, like when I worked for the baseball team, there were very few African Americans, but there were a lot of Latin cats. Right.
Bro, I can tell you straight up because it wasn't promoted to us. And the only time that baseball even crossed me, and we always talk about it, my dad would stop me and tell me to watch Barry Bonds for a second. And he would hit some shit every single time I'd stop and see him. So it was just to remind me there's greatness there.
Well, you know how I said things go so far and then they go the other way. Back in the 70s, all of the players that we have like fond memories of, Darryl Strawberry and them, came up in developmental leagues in their city, right? Like they came up the same way that they have leagues and stuff overseas now. They had those in Compton, they had those in Oakland and things like that, and that's where cats came up at. And so it's like to see that's where the people that I grew up watching came up, and then when I was of age or so, those things weren't around anymore. They had moved over, right? And now to see, fast forward to this time, 20 more years, right? Where it's back again, bro. On my Instagrams and shit, I'm watching the MLB developments and I'm watching these kids go crazy and I'm watching a lot of cats that look like me in the game doing their thing. And it's like, it's funny, again, how things go so far and then they go back, right? Because it's like, yo, you wanted to get rid of us out of it, but really, like, we can play anything.
But it kind of killed the sport.
Yeah, no, but that's the point. That's the point is where
out of it.
you took all the swag and stuff out. You took all, even though the Latin players are fun, they don't speak our language. Their culture is not our culture. Their culture is not an American culture.
That was a big problem with Otani as well, because he couldn't speak English and he didn't want to interact.
But that's what
with the interviewer.
But that's just what I'm saying is like all the cats that you brought over and stuff. They're really great at baseball, but they're not of the culture. Like
it doesn't help further the sport in that way. You're not bringing engagement if I don't want to see this dude talk or anything. I don't want to be anything like him. It's just really cool when he strikes.
When he's out there, yeah,
dope, bro.
No, and I think
as a kid, when I wanted to be Allen Iverson, every little thing that he did was something I wanted to do.
And that's kind of the point is that's
I can sell that. At least
it's not the selling; it's the.
But even if I was a businessman, I can at least sell that. Don't even make sense in what the fuck you're doing. You're taking away from your own sport. And you're killing your own business because you don't like dark-skinned people. You're stupid. That doesn't make sense. That's fucking... sorry, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I'm not here to make it make sense. I'm here to tell you what has happened.
Because I've seen it in real time. And it was like, I remember when I liked it and then it kind of just went away.
Mm-hmm. But that is... It's changed. It's fun to see how things ebb and flow, right? Because it's like you never know. It could just be one person's discriminatory attitude that washed the whole thing. You'll never know. Like how because things always go back, right? Because it's one person making decisions, but you can hide that shit behind the wall.
It could have been the commissioner or whoever the hell.
Right, we don't know.
Of the sport, I don't know.
But nobody was objecting to it at the time. Mm-hmm. Nobody was looking at it as a bad thing, right? It's like whatever. All right, bro, we go along with it. Even if you didn't agree, you didn't say no.
Yeah, I always ask about the weird rules that they have where you can't do certain things, and I just don't get it.
Well, in all of those rules,
explain it.
All of those rules have always been just they say it's a respect for the game thing, but really it's like, and I can kind of feel it because it's the dangerous sport. It's kind of more dangerous than basketball, and almost as dangerous as football because you playing with weapons. Off top, right? So if somebody really mad at you, they can really do some damage to you if they wanted to. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where the respect level comes in. But it's also like, bruh, be better. That's
what I was thinking because they don't actually do that.
But that's
with
what
all the respect rules that they have, we still see them getting hit in the head and shit.
No, well, but I'm saying though, like sometimes it's an accident, but sometimes it's you can't be showing me up like that because I remember the conversations that I would hear, and it's like, nah, bruh, we out here trying our best, and nigga, don't be showboating on me, really. Like, nigga, and this is my retaliation for that. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, nigga, be better.
Exactly.
Like, if exactly. If bruh hit it 500 feet off you, bruh, he feel like trotting around, nigga, with the Jordan shrug.
He practiced to be that good. It's the same in any sport. If I'm out here and I can run at a 4.2, and you're at a 4.5, but you the fastest dude on your team, I'm blowing you out the fucking water. I'm definitely dancing on you. I'm turning around and moving like this in the end zone. But I don't care how y'all feel.
But that's the thing is that I think the respect, I'm only saying this because of what I've been told as a child and the things that I've seen. And I feel like it came from in time when when the Negro Leagues was a thing. And them cats, what they would call barnstormers. So they go around and they would make a whole show of the game. Like how the Bananas, I don't know if you've seen them cats. The Bananas, they play baseball now in yellow uniforms. They going around filling out stadiums and things, but they do it hella like entertaining.
I saw a clip
they lean more towards the entertaining. That's what the Negro Leagues was on before, right?
Yeah, we talking
so
about
the professionalism of the next level, right? What separates Major League Baseball from the Negro leagues? What is the next level up? And so it's treating it more with a professional attitude. But again, it's a game, bro. And if I hit that shit 500 feet off you, I should be able to stun on you. If you strike me out, you should be able to, like, but at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, right? We're here for the fun of the game, and that's all fun. Mm-hmm. We all know what it is because we do the same shit to each other. But
I think also the conversations that go outside of the games, this also matters because if they hitting them off you and something happens and you the reason we lost the game, and then we end up having 20 articles in the next 3 weeks talking about how you shouldn't be on the team or something. That really matters.
But that's kind of where that is exactly where it goes. So it's like, it's a fine line where, hey, bro, we trying to keep it respectful because niggas, you don't know how people gonna react to something. You don't know what they gonna go home and do. You don't know how they gonna feel in the locker room and shit just because you stunned on them. And then the article the next day was talking mad shit about them because of what you did. Right, so it's a real weird situation because you've taken all of the fun out of the game already, right?
But I still feel like this kind of it coincides with what we talk about with the WNBA, where if the conversations that happen outside, you have to police it in your own way. Where if you're going to be a fan of this, I don't know how to.
It's really like if you're a fan, bro, you're a fan, and you can't even buy into the shit that people that aren't fans say because you can tell that they are a fan or not by the conversation. Anytime I bring up baseball, your first reaction is, the fuck is this? Why are we talking about that? Like, but I already know that going in. Like, I understand that that's not your shit, but I'm gonna still show it to you anyway. You feel me?
I kind of like it though.
No, but you see what I'm saying?
I just don't know enough about baseball to be talking about baseball.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's the same thing. It's like if you don't know about the conversation, don't involve yourself in it. Let people know off top. I don't really be watching that shit. I just got an opinion. All right, dog. We can take it for that value. Don't act like, nah, but what I say matters because it don't, dog. You don't care. Like, what I say about the WNBA don't really matter, bro, because I don't watch the games like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I can only tell you from what I see from the clips and shit, and if you say, nah, you're not really right, nigga.
Step back. You might be right about that.
So, and I feel like, and the same would go for baseball, where it's like, people that are fans of the game and love it have been following it this whole time, right? And if you're not hip to how the game goes, try to learn, try to figure it out, try to see why things are done the way they are. Don't bring your preconceived notions into some shit you don't know about.
Yeah, your little opinions. We don't need more opinions.
We need more facts.
Yeah, or just fans.
Well, I was going to say, what is facts?
It's like if you're not bringing attention to it, you're not watching it. That's enough for you. That you don't need to comment. You don't need to say anything. You don't like it. Move on.
Hey, I didn't definitely change my algorithm. I get a lot more art, a lot more Japanese R&B.
I'm not even paying attention to that other stupid shit.
No, bro, right? Off that.
I don't know how, because half the stuff I actually like is just involved in groups of people that irritate me.
I don't know how to help you, dog.
I want to be in an anime group of people so bad.
You got to create your own.
I've been feeling like that since I was young, but they suck. They're so irritating.
That's rough, dog. I don't have anything to say.
Talking about that fucking Batman shit was funny.
Batman is trash, by the way, if you didn't know. He's one of the worst, bro. That's really like, just think of a wealthy. Let's think of somebody real quick. Like, that's like if David Beckham's son, feel me? David Beckham, him and Posh Spice's son, right? Them cats disappeared, and he was just stricken. Didn't know what to do. He went to the Alps and shit. He got trained up, came back, and said he was gonna fight crime. And then y'all let him.
It wasn't just that he fought crime. I'm a super vigilante. I'm like Dog the Bounty Hunter on steroids.
So he fights crime. Okay. He got, and then y'all let the town put up his sign when they needed him. And you like, what am I paying taxes for if y'all just letting this billionaire destroy shit?
And do whatever he wants all the time. Every time something go wrong, this nigga pop up. Like he a
You
part of it.
see how ridiculous that sound when you put a real person in that position?
Yo, it's cool. But that's how they try to frame his story. But because you following him, you know that he's innocent.
Of what? What? No,
Obstructing justice.
property damage, nigga. The fuck? This nigga, bro, he done broke so many windows. He done crashed his car into so many buildings. Okay,
He's definitely caused some accidents on some freeways. You know the funny one, because Spider-Man has super strength, right? But he beats the hell out of people all the time.
but Spider-Man will beat you within the inch of your life, bro. Spider-Man got problems,
But
bro.
no, not really. Not most of the time. All right, but he be socking the shit out of people, and they be flying. So I know, like, in real life, if Spider-Man was actually fighting the people the way they make it look,
Oh, he done killed somebody.
or crippled most of the people he's ever fought.
He done broke him up.
Crippled most of the people he's ever fought, bro.
And then tried to save him like he did Gwen and then broke him.
Right, like that. And she was like a snap. Like, it was like a simple one. You know what I mean? Like, that would have happened a lot more. Which is where that boys show comes in, where it's like shit like that happens a lot, but it's hella grotesque. It doesn't have to be as nasty as it is. It's like the bodies break apart and look like you see them sliding out and they whole fucking it's just nasty, bro.
I mean, well, they giving it to you the real, the raw, the uncut. I mean,
It does. You know how you do this in your body and shit? It's like, I don't need to feel that more than once a week. Right? I'm watching a show feeling that multiple times and shit. That's not cool.
Man, that's a really good show. Hey, nah, because what bruh say, Anthony Jeselnik, he was up there, I saw him at some show, and he was telling some jokes about abortion, and it was one of those things where it was like, it started out funny, and then it just got progressively, like, worse.
I can see how that
And
goes.
then, bro, at the end, he was like, you know, if you laugh, if you say, fuck him, I never want to see him again, I did my job. I got a reaction out of you. And I was like, yo, shout out. And when you say, like, it's so gross, it's like, yeah, reaction. They got something out of you. Because, you know, you could watch some shit and just be like, move on.
Nah, that shit made me feel some type of way.
Good, they did their job.
What the fuck did I watch?
Hey, look,
really
hey, I promise you,
I didn't like that.
I promise you, the director looking at the cuts like, can you get more blood in there? It's like it didn't make me move.
I did watch the last episode. There was a part that I'm trying to feel like something happened that made me be like, you know, I wasn't with it.
We don't want you to be with it. It's good. We testing you. Testing you.
I can't even remember what it was, but I definitely was like,
That's funny as hell.
that ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Homelander just killing people for no reason.
Yeah, that show goes
Psychotic
crazy.
and shit.
When Brad ran through her in like the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We get a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that.
Like I said, the director like, can we get more blood?
This is why I watch cartoons. I've been watching Avengers Assemble all week and loving it. This is not geared towards anybody over the age of 10.
7. Yeah. You can tell by the language, like they real.
It's very, everything's gonna be okay. Cause we're here, and it's like,
You'd be like, let's see.
I like this.
Let's check it
It's
out.
up my alley.
See,
Everything's gonna be
you
all
know
right.
what? I'm gonna let you live because like y'all don't. When I say Scrubs is my shit, and y'all be like Scrubs sucks, and it's like, nigga, that's my comfort show. Nigga,
Mad at it. You know, it's just when I had to deal with it, it was one of those like, I'm gonna talk shit about this.
Fuck it.
Why Scrubs?
Because it's great.
I like Monk a little better. That was funny. It was a funny show. You watched it, bro. That was your shit.
Monk.
Wasn't that your shit? Or was it Psych? It was Psych. There we go. Psych.
They not the same.
Yeah, you're right. They're not the same.
I mean, they are, but they not.
I feel like you watched Everybody Loves Earl. What was that show called?
I love My Name is Earl.
My Name is Earl.
Hey, because the dude that make My Name is Earl make funny ass shows, bro.
So you did like his show.
Hell yeah, I like that shit. My Name is Earl is hella funny,
She
bro.
not called that though.
Hey, but it's easy. I liked anything that came on NBC at that particular time, nigga. 30 Rock, My Name is Earl. What's the other one? Community, fucking Chuck, and I didn't really fuck with Parks and Rec that much, or the Office. I didn't fuck with either one of those.
Fuck with The Office, but I like Parks and Rec. The white girl's funny. Tina Fey, is that her name?
That's 30 Rock. That's not Tina Fey. That's Amy Poehler.
What's the little one? Amy Poehler?
Mm-hmm.
I see her in a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, she's funny. Her name. She's funny as hell.
Yeah,
she's been funny. Like
she's been funny since. Is it Just Friends? Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm. With her and Tina Fey.
Fucking funny. And it's funny because she's in it. That's how I feel about that movie. And Blades of Glory. She was in Blades of Glory. That was another movie that was like, because she's in this movie, it's funny.
Yeah, no, she goes crazy. I understand, but I just didn't. I didn't like the documentary style TV shows. Like, actually, and I say that as I did like Modern Family, but the difference between that and everything in Modern Family is you didn't know, they weren't really talking to people. You didn't know what the fuck those little scenes were in between.
Modern Family was way different. Because Modern Family just felt like a good comedy no matter what. That in what is it? My not My Wife and Kids. The How Did I Meet Your Mother? Is that how this goes?
With Barney?
Blonde dude.
Yeah. With the
Patrick.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Him. That show. Is it How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
That show's hella funny.
I hate that show.
I love that fucking show.
You know why I hate that show?
That show made me cry once. Somewhere.
You know why I hate that show?
Why?
Because bruh is annoying as hell. He be having the bitches, and then he be leaving the bitches for some other bitch. And then
comedy.
I hate him.
It's a comedy.
Nah, bruh. How you already gonna have the one? This is why I hate this show, because niggas, we was invested. I wanted to see who the mom was. I wanted to see who the mom was, bruh.
You saw it at the end, didn't you?
Nigga, for one episode?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bruh. If you was gonna be with Robin, okay? If you was gonna be with Robin, just be with Robin. Like, nigga, like, because she was bad, bro. Kobe Smulders, I fuck with her. Like, I be trying to watch anything she in.
Nigga, I'm so done with you.
Because I know her name.
Because she was bad. I felt real feelings about you not ending up with her for one episode at the end of the show.
Nah, not the one episode.
It was one episode.
Nah, it's because he played her, bro. He played her the whole time. He played her the whole time.
It don't matter, bro.
All right. He had her in the first season.
See, I didn't know
then they broke up.
I didn't know we were going to go through this.
You the one that brought it up, nigga. Now we here. We here now.
But I didn't know.
We here now. Look.
I was trying to reminisce on other shows that I liked.
I'm just saying. How I Met Your Mother's not that good.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey. My bad. I didn't know I was stepping on toes.
Like, I mean, just to get that clear. Nah, like some other shits that I like.
Do you like Curb Your Enthusiasm? Because that's another one that's like that documentary style.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is probably the
best,
funniest shit I've ever seen, bro. When I don't know what the fuck the neighbors did to him, but he had got the band to come and play out front of their house. Bro, he did so much asshole shit. I was like, yeah, do that shit. He did so much out-of-pocket asshole shit. And he was always doing it to cover up some other shit. He's like, I don't want them to know. So I'm going to do it on this. I'm going to do 100 of their steps.
So, Curb Your Enthusiasm is another one.
But Curb Your Enthusiasm is like Seinfeld's cousin. So, nigga, of course.
But I feel like you like just comedies in general.
I like
sitcoms.
I like goofy white people shit.
But sitcoms make you happy.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you watch Drew Carey?
Absolutely. The fuck? Nigga, Drew Carey was
all of them. No.
Yes, nigga.
Like, every single one. Did you watch
all the hits?
Third Rock from the Sun?
Sometimes.
You were older than me too, so that means something. As a kid, it was like it's kind of funny, but I'll still turn. You were like, nah, I'm gonna stick through this.
It was sometimes it was too goofy for me, but that should be funny, dog.
Yeah.
Like, no, like really, just watching goofy white people is hilarious to me. Like just because you don't see them in public, like like when you see goofy white people doing shit in public, is usually some shit that's not safe, and you gotta like protect
I grew
yourself.
up with them. They're pretty cool.
They can
If it wasn't
be.
for goofy white people, I wouldn't like white people at all.
There you go.
We can't end on that. Is that our Juneteenth happy thing for them? So happy that there's goofy ones around because
Yeah, I be tripping sometimes. Like when you got to deal with Karens, bro, you just hope somebody walk in like fucking
I see
bro.
a lot.
Look,
I see so many Karen videos, and they do it to each other. I see many
that's-
Karen videos.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. When I see a Karen on Karen, bro, that white on white violence, bro, it make me happy.
But at the same time, they going through it too. That means they just like that, and it needs to stop.
Bro, the golf videos I've been sending you, bro.
Yo, they got so mad. Why they stormed the car? All you did was miss a putt or whatever. You could just do it again. That guy over there. And just do it again.
Bruh, we seen 2 separate golf fights. Like all out
The
balls.
accuracy they hit the car with though is pretty nice. But
Which one is this?
Oh, you didn't see that video?
Like, yo, you talking about a whole other one, bro. It's another
This must be somebody else that I be sending videos with. Bro,
I feel cheated on.
dude.
Like, nigga,
I got other meme buddies, nigga. So
we need a group chat.
They're playing and dude hunks, right? And so they miss. And then they look over and it's like, fuck that guy. And he starts walking over like he about to do something. And then one of them turns they putt to the dude and it hits the ball and hits their car.
Shit.
Then he does it again while they still trying to play. And they look at him and dude starts running after him again. That shit was funny.
Bruh.
They got really angry. And it was
Dog.
like, yo, you could just laugh. You could have laughed.
Dog, there was the one where there was 2 brawls, bro. 2 separate brawls.
I saw that shit.
303s, bro.
What the fuck is going on at the golf course? Ain't this a relaxing, tranquil thing for your mind and peace?
The last one. The caption was, Grandpa is off his meds again. And bruh was running, just chasing bruh up the thing with the club.
Didn't he hit somebody though? He smacked the shit out of somebody. Somebody got too close to Grandpa when he was mad. He said, "Pow!"
Whacked him and
You wasn't the one I was going for, but I hit one.
He kept chasing, bruh. So
He gonna go back home and say that shit. I got one.
I got one. So again, bruh, that's hilarious. These are the best videos on the internet, people.
For some reason it is. But
Golf
at the same
fights.
time, leave people the fuck alone. You know?
No.
Or laugh.
Or laugh. Laughing is always, let's just be cool, bruh. Just be cool. But cats be serious. See, this
Like
is
that
look.
dude that
This
I
leads
keep
to the
showing
point. This leads to the point.
Oh.
This leads to the point.
I was about to go into more.
We like the goofy ones
I love the ones where
because
dude,
cats be too serious
hold up,
and be trying to fuck you up. Hit
dude
you
let
with golf
them know-
clubs and shit.
What is it? The one with the dollar. I love him so much.
Oh, I hate that guy.
He's so funny.
Like, I don't like it.
So how long you been struggling?
What my niggas say, it ain't even got to be cringeworthy. It's just, hey, what the niggas say? It's just cringeworthy. It ain't even got to be deep, I guess. I just don't like that shit. That's it. I just don't.
It's so good
There's
though.
something wrong with
It's
it.
so good though. It's like he leans all the way into it, and they never get mad at him. Every time.
I feel like it's because it's in 2024. You see the camera, Like, if this was
The
nigga,
dude be far enough away too that they don't be seeing it.
I feel like in 2024 you just notice some bullshit, so it's not gonna behoove you to behave any other way than cool because somebody is recording this ignorant shit that's happening to you at Walmart. It's
Maybe so.
like
Maybe so. It's too many. It's too many.
It's too much-
influencers in the wild.
it's
Too many.
too many, dog. Take all the shit like, oh, somebody's asking you some dumbass questions and won't leave you alone. Oh, this is being recorded for the internet. Like, it's an easy line to draw because we all watch TikTok.
Can we just can we deck them though, and be like he was harassing me and just run away?
Nah, because they got you on camera.
But you were harassing them. They got you on camera. If they felt harassed and felt they needed to punch you and run away,
That's not gonna,
that is how you handle that.
But that's
I
not-
felt threatened.
and you go to jail.
Why?
Because he got it on tape.
He was harassing me.
But
They got it on tape.
Did you walk away?
How can you walk away if he's harassing me?
That's the thing, bro. They got it on tape. Ain't nobody walked away.
Okay, maybe.
See, like, I show you right now, like, yo, if dude annoying you and you just punch him,
Hey, you keep going though.
you go into jail.
The one that I did see was the dude walking down the street with a PS5, and bro was like, "Hey, what you got there? What you got?" And he started answering the questions. That was a clear sign. You should have kept walking. And the nigga said, "Hey, what's that?" Took this shit. It's like, "Hey man, hey, we got a video. It's a praise. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You want the gun in his hand? Get the fuck out of here." He was sitting at the porch of his house, bro, and said, "Hey, what's that?" We got your whole tape. It don't matter to me. Shouldn't have came down here, bro.
Look, see how there's examples for the shit that I said?
That was real. That was very real. That was a that shouldn't have happened moment. But hey, you fucking around in the wild is what happened.
Exactly.
Get bit by a bear. Niggas, the fuck out of here.
Take that shit somewhere else.
It couldn't have been an empty box, nigga. You had a real PS5. Dumb.
So,
Okay, yeah, we can end it now.
um,
Laughing at people, I guess, is great.
it feels good to laugh, but I don't know.
Evil. You don't know SpongeBob though. You need to watch the first like 4 or 5 seasons of SpongeBob. Just
I
because.
don't.
Just put it on while you at work,
I'm
bro,
not gonna
and
do
just
that.
have it in the background.
There's no reason.
You
to do
need
that.
these references in life. This
Absolutely.
is another rock, bro.
Absolutely, bro. You just trying to steal rocks from my yard,
Is
bro?
that what it's coming from?
You just trying to steal rocks out the yard. That's amazing. Like, you could just ask for a couple. All right, with that, bro. I'm Ludo.
I'm trying to be the wonder.
This has been a straight dope show. I hope you watch this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do. You can also check us out wherever you hear podcasts. And, check out The Heat on Rock the Crowd. Oh. And These Guys, the movie coming soon.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a thing. We
We
made that.
got a movie coming. We
Absolutely.
gotta promote it like that.
Huh?
We got a fucking movie coming. Big time production. All right.
Yeah,
We got special guests, things that you don't know is gonna happen, things that you know is gonna happen that's not even gonna happen. All right, we inceptualizing this fucking movie. It's gonna be the biggest shit that ever dropped. That's how you promote a movie.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yeah, lie to
I
him.
was just doing. Yo, with that, bro. I mean, he ain't wrong because every time you see a movie, they be like,
It's the
"This
greatest thing
epic
that's
adventure."
happened in the last year. The biggest action that you've seen
With no
of
action
the
at all.
summer. It's like no one's talking about this.
I didn't even know it came out. Yo, so with that, again, I'm Ludo,
TraB the Wonder.
and this is the Straight Dope Show.
God, nigga, I can't believe you selling cocaine for the mail worse.
Shut the fuck up, man. I lost count 7 times.
Stealing rocks, nigga. Who steals rocks?
Really, like, be stunting on these fools, bro. Like, I'm about to get all the bitches now. There's no way I'm not gonna have sex.
You're still not gonna get any bitches.
I'm rich now. Like, it's no way I'm not gonna get bitches, bro. All these bitches want is $40. And
That
I got
wasn't
several
me.
cents
I
of
don't know what
$40
that was.
now.
Bitches don't like short guys.
You got bugs, bro?